Hey guys, Jason here again at Wyatt Earp Birthplace. Just want to give you a quick update on the work that we've been doing. We'll be having a lot of these videos coming out over the next 3 or 4 months. Our goal is to have this project done by July 1st of 2024. So let's go inside, take a look. We've been tearing out plaster and getting prepared for drywall and getting prepared for plaster repair where we can do that. Anywhere that they've already done drywall, we're replacing with drywall. But if it's plaster and it's small patches, we're replastering in those areas. This ceiling was already drywalled when we got in here, so we ripped it out. We didn't like the way it was done, and we're re-securing the structure before we hang drywall again. We've got a great team working on this. The floor here used to slope a lot worse than it does now, so we were able to take about 80% of the slope out, but more importantly, we were able to make it safe. We were scared to walk in here not that long ago. We're gonna go down to the basement. That's where most of the work has happened. So we've got some electrical that's being run. As we're opening up walls, we get the electrician in here doing their thing. So down here, we're in the basement of the Wyatt Earp Birthplace. And if you see these walls, these are sandstone walls. So this was a common product that they used back in the 1800s when this property was built. And it's pretty cool when you really think about all the time that went into this and finding the right pieces to go in the right places. So the crews that we've had in here were able to pour a footing down here to put jacks and support beams. This gives it the structure that the support to the structure that we were looking for. Something that we found as we were doing this, there's 2 chimneys that run up the middle of these walls. Right here where my hand's at is where one chimney runs up. There's a tremendous amount of weight sitting on these 2x6s. Another chimney sits over here. It was sagging the floor. It was sagging the floor joists on the first floor and the second floor. And by putting in this concrete footing, putting in these posts and these jacks, we were able to lift and level. We got out, again, about 80% of the slope, but more importantly, we were able to make it safe to walk on. The roof system that was on this house for the last few decades was shedding a lot of water right next to the foundation, and there was a lot of erosion that was happening within the foundation. We've got Justin Rico over here from Foundations of Masonry, and he's here local in Monmouth. I'll just let Justin tell you what he's doing down here.
I'm building a couple retaining walls. 2 of them, they're gonna help retain all the dirt, keep everything in case anything decides to slide. We're trying to keep the history of the building with the stone, rebuild the walls, and let everything take care of itself, get the dirt back in there, and keep everything intact and structurally stable, keep the foundation strong.
Once Rico's got all this work done, then the HVAC guys will come in here and they'll be putting in a unit here. They've got some forced air heat that's been in here. I don't know for how long, but we noticed all of the registers were missing. Somebody stole all 13 registers, and we had to go over to Attic Antique in Galesburg and do a lot of hunting to find something that would fit within. When they added it, we know that that's not original, but when they added the forced air heat back in probably the early 1900s, and we just wanted to find something of that air. So that's what we've done. So in here, when we were working on getting these floors somewhat leveled, but more importantly secured so that they're safe, it does still have a slope. You know, we were not able to get all of it, nor were we trying to get all of it out. It would look kind of funny if everything was perfectly square and level and perfect. It would almost look like a new building, and we're not looking for that. So let's head upstairs. We'll see what we've been doing up there. So something interesting with the plaster when we're doing these repairs, we break out, we pull out all of the loose plaster so that we can repair this properly. This is used with horsehair, and that's what would hold the plaster together. So that's pretty cool. This is an attic space that's above the addition that was built after the original piece. This is where we put all of the bodies right here. And we're gonna be adding some more insulation in here. We've got an electrician that's gonna be taking out all the knob and tube and replacing it with some Romex grounded wire so that it's safe for anybody that uses this property. We're keeping all of the original 1800s. You know, we're not changing out windows. We're not changing out flooring. We're not changing out things that we don't need to change out. But when it comes to safety, we're taking that very seriously. Thanks guys for watching. These are just a few of the updates on the Wyatt Earp Birthplace. Follow us on any social media platform to stay up to date on the journey.